Hey guys, welcome back. I love me some flagship cards. Today we're talking about Topps 25 Series 1 cards and its errors. Of course, it just came out. It's still a brand new set at the time that this video is made. There's a few errors that have come to light, and we're going to talk about those today. And there's some weird anomalies like print defects that don't go under that error category. Here's what I'm talking about. So there's crimp errors, to where if the card is kind of sticking out of the pack a little bit when it's being packaged by the machine and the machine crimps it shut, it can actually kind of make these little weird lines on the top of the card and definitely destroys the card as far as value and condition is concerned. But when you see those crimp errors, they definitely can add a few dollars to it. I mean, they're pretty cool. I think they're cool, but not as considered an error. There's lots of wrong backs in this set. It's interesting that of all the wrong backs I saw listed on eBay, they're all under one buyer. That was interesting to me. Maybe that one buyer got like a whole box of them or something like that. There's foil inconsistencies, where the foil on the card can either be missing or damaged or partial, whatever. Black marks from the cards feeding through machines, through when the sheets are being cut and everything. Those aren't considered errors. Those are definitely print defects. They don't add to the value of the card, but there's some niche markets where people do want to pay a little extra for those. That's cool. This year, they paid tribute to the 1990 Topps from 35 years ago. They came out with cards like missing name on front cards, a throwback tribute to the Frank Thomas no name on front cards. Those are cool. They're valuable. They're not considered errors, of course. They're just parallels, but man, if you find those, you got some money. Those are pretty cool ones. And then there's the true photos. Okay, so that's where these inserts, which are also really valuable and rare, where it has the picture of the player and has a Topps logo, but nothing else. No borders or name plate or team names or anything like that. And I mention that because a lot of people will find these, they'll post them on forums and Facebook, and they'll be like, oh man, I got an error. What's going on? It's not an error, it's a parallel. It's the true photo variation. It's a code ending 703 on the bottom of the card on the back. Here's the list of actual errors. First, if you haven't already checked out my buddy Darren at Grunt Baseball, check out his YouTube channel for all things baseball, even in the off season. Also his website, grunttalksmlb.com, and my channel. If you haven't already subscribed, I would love to see you as a subscriber. Hit that subscribe button right now while you're thinking about it. It helps my channel grow, and I appreciate it. Okay, let's get back into this. So here's the list. It's not a very big list. So card number 64, Ian Happ. There's a yellow smudge on the H on the team initials there on the left side. It's pretty rare. I mean, it's going for 15 to 20 bucks for that card probably, so it got some value. It's not on any of the parallels. It's just on the base card. So check your Ian Happs for that one. Card number 170, the Orioles team card. I got this guy right here. So on the back, it has the leaders, talks about Corbin Burns, but it has his name misspelled as Colin. Colin Burns. I'm not sure what they were thinking about that. That was not corrected. Next card is 90A-JHM. Okay, so that's the Justin Henry Malloy autographed card. Name is misspelt Mallory on the front and the back of the card. So they put an R in it. It's interesting because all of his parallels and his base cards all have it spelled correctly. It's just the autograph, so far anyway, that's been found that has the last name misspelt. Okay, the next one is one you may have heard of already. T90-41. This is the Robin Yount 1990 throwback card. Oh, there's a smudge on his last name on the Y. It's not really worth anything. Matter of fact, it's so common that you're probably going to find about the same amount with the smudge as without. A lot of people get bent out of shape. They're like, oh man, that's a print flaw. It's not actually a variation or an error. No, it's definitely a variation because there's a ton of them. It was mass produced. So if the smudge was hard to find, but it was mass produced, it'd be worth quite a bit of money. This one just happens to be very easy to find and not worth anything. I can tell you that I noticed that there's at least 3 different types of smudges that could be on that Y. And there could be more. That's just the ones that I found. That's it. That's the whole list of errors in the set. What do you guys think? Did I miss any? Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.